2022 at the meeting of the Tilton Northfield Fire and EMS Budget Committee come to order. Let the record show that Jane, Scott, and Charlie, thank you, are not with us. Did everybody read the minutes?
No.
I couldn't open them. So do we have them?
No,
Okay. I couldn't get it.
it was the minutes of the public hearing.
Oh. We didn't say anything.
No. So do you need to read them to approve them?
I guess you don't really have to now, do you?
I read them. I printed them off, read them, and then left them right there. But nobody else has read them, so we shouldn't approve them technically. So let's choose officers. We need a chair and a vice chair. I don't mind doing it. I mean, after all these years, I don't mind doing it. But if somebody else wants to do it, I don't mind passing it on either.
I'll back you up.
I'll make a motion to nominate Captain Dawson as chairman.
Second.
Aye.
Okay. Any discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Okay, ayes have it. Vice chair.
I'm fine with it because I've chaired it before, so I don't mind.
I make a motion to nominate Jason Wright as vice chair of the budget committee.
I'll second.
Motion and second, look at
Any discussion? All those in favor of the motion on the table, please signify by saying aye.
that.
Aye.
Aye.
Abstentions? Nays? Ayes have it. Okay, we have chair and vice chair.
That's important.
I asked for a few things for our next meeting, which is list of equipment, hours, mileage year, employees, not by name. I don't care who's in the position.
Right.
I just want to know the position.
Title, right?
Yeah.
Slot.
What are we,
What's our
paying
capacity?
for? Just to kind of help me. I was expressed my concern. This budget is definitely going to go up as far as fuel and electricity. So I'd like to, I'd like the budget to stay the same. I'd like not to see an increase.
Right.
So how are we going to do that?
Is Chief coming?
He came and
He's
left.
been in life, you missed him.
Yeah. All right.
What would you like?
No. If he had did that come up or?
Though I asked for it, so
No.
for our next meeting. So really the only other business is, when do you want to meet again?
Yes.
And what night do we want to meet on? That's always been the issue. We've been meeting on Fridays, but the preference would be to meet another night besides Fridays.
Right.
You and I meet on the third Tuesday.
Right. Your select board meets on
Tuesday.
Tuesdays.
Tuesday, do you
Your
meet every
select board
Tuesday?
is Thursday.
God, I hope
First
so.
and third Thursday.
Oh, you're every other.
Well, only no first and third, so like if there's 5 in a month,
Yeah.
we don't meet on that fifth Thursday.
What about Monday?
I meet the second and third Monday.
Parks.
Parks and school board. School board's at 6:30, Parks is at 6.
Busy place, that school board.
You read the article, the paper.
You read the
today?
stuff.
There wasn't much to read.
I
The
know.
building.
That was
The
embarrassing.
building is currently on the market.
Yep.
That
The
was,
building is
yeah,
currently
On the market.
third
Get
Tuesday.
animatronics down at Spirit that talk more than that.
Sorry, that was funny.
I will tell you on page 10 of 14 on the proposed budget, the chief hasn't quite finished his yet, but it looks better. I mean, he tried to hold it. It's not quite done, but that's what he's got so far.
One of the commissioners, where are they?
Oh, they just did a few things the other night.
Okay.
They just went through and did boilerplate stuff.
So you should just vote to approve the number that's here, live with it. Small number.
Is the hydrants going to be a warrant article or in the budget?
It,
Shouldn't be either.
they're gonna have to have,
Free.
we're gonna have to have a special district meeting to deal with the hydrants.
Oh, so we don't have to worry about it.
So that's for last year. Well, for this year anyways.
No, that's for last year.
That's for last year,
It's for 21.
yeah. And
No,
we,
yeah, yeah, no, wait,
Yeah, it's for
yeah, 21.
21, and 22 is like, we don't know, and then next year, we haven't even got there yet, so we're crossing one bridge at a time.
So we don't need to be concerned about that.
Not at this point in time. That is still an ongoing process, correct?
All right.
As far as I know. Unless
So-
there was an update that I didn't get.
No, there's no updates that we haven't gotten.
So moving, that the wheels of justice here are stuck in the mud.
Okay.
Do we currently have any open positions? Career?
Career people, we had 2 resign last week. Well, they resigned. Last week was their last week, and we have 2 positions being filled. I mean, one of them is starting on Monday, and then the other one is going to start October 18th because of giving notice and everything.
Yeah. So you filled them just like that?
Yep.
So for those of us that are here, did we come up with a night of the week?
We got hung up on Monday in something about a third and fourth, and
Wednesdays aren't awful, are they?
Say again?
Is Wednesday's bad, or?
No, because the budget committee for the town meets at 7.
Yeah.
So if we continue for me to meet at 5, then we don't usually meet more than a couple hours.
Yeah,
And even if we do, I would just leave and you'd take over.
Right.
well, let's see.
And we're not meeting every Wednesday. We don't meet every Wednesday until what,
Like December usually.
December?
Yeah,
Or late November.
it starts usually by
November, I think.
November, in
Like
November.
mid-November, I think.
Yeah, in the middle of November, the commissioners pretty much have theirs done. The chiefs will be all done by the end, once we get the insurance figures, because none of those are included in that bottom line.
they're always like the last.
They are.
Not trying to buy any vehicles, huh?
No, not this year.
Building instead, is that?
Oh, no,
No, okay. Wow.
no,
Working on it, right?
no, dead in the water.
So do you want to try for Wednesdays at 5?
They did it.
I won't be able to do it next week because I'm not in town.
Well, did you not get an email?
Say again?
I'm not in town next Wednesday.
No, I don't mean next Wednesday. I mean Wednesdays in general.
In general, at this point, yeah, you can claim them. You want to claim them? Just like, yeah, just 5:30 is easier for me, but that's fine. If we have to do 5, we do 5.
Well, it depends too on what Wednesday it is, as to
Exactly.
whether Catherine has to leave early or not.
Mm.
Well, if she has to leave early, I'm the alternate ex officio, so.
He'll be leaving too.
So,
So that's on the what? You said the 2nd and 3rd Wednesday?
no,
No.
that was our
No.
other stuff.
No, they'll go into every Wednesday. I don't remember.
Every
But then they
don't
start
know.
next week, they start next week.
We're meeting next week
Yeah.
because we didn't have a quorum at the last meeting.
Right.
We, Bill set that date, but don't they usually meet the 3rd Wednesday or something? Second Wednesday or
The budget?
budget?
I think they meet every Wednesday. Once you get into the season, they go.
Yeah, but that'll be like November or December.
Well, that first initial meeting is supposed to set up all the other meetings. I don't know if they've done that yet.
No, we'll do that next week. Well, why don't we see if everybody can go with Wednesday at 5.
Alright, so I'll.
That'll get us out of Friday, otherwise we're back to Friday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those weren't great.
no, they weren't great. My husband was not extremely pleased with me.
Yeah, they're working all week, you know.
Yeah,
I know, you look forward to, oh, I got it.
okay, send email.
Is that okay with everybody? Wednesday, 5?
Me,
Wednesday,
5, yeah.
what do I have going on
Let's
Wednesday?
sit in the firehouse with a mask on.
I'll send an email and see if Wednesday at 5 works,
Okay.
okay? And then the next thing is, will this work for everybody? Because if it does, it'll be easier for Catherine and to just leave here and walk upstairs.
Right?
fine with me.
I got no problem.
Okay, I'll double check and see if this is available.
What the heck out of it?
Someone's coming.
So I think that's Tim. Is that you, Tim? Sounds like Tim. Yeah, it's Tim.
Okay,
It wasn't the outside door.
okay.
Anything else?
Today's Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday. Yes, Kevin.
What you missed last night.
So I don't slide it under your door.
Oh, okay.
The date I think is December 3rd.
Oh, okay.
The first Saturday of December.
Okay.
You leaving?
Shortly.
All right.
Yes, December 3rd. Okay, anything else?
Oh, Christmas fireworks.
Sorry to hang everybody up.
Hey.
Realize I was the
Anything else?
the pivot man.
Anything?
Oh, it's still in Concord.
Yeah.
We were wondering.
Nope, not around.
All right, so I should check and see what, Wednesdays at 5 PM and see what's the Wednesday you want to try for, to start.
So I'm always of the mindset that we create a budget. And I've said that many times, but I find that most budget committee members want the budget from the governing body and create a budget that way.
Mm.
History's always good. But I can argue both ways, because
Well, it's definitely
no
easier.
offense to anybody, but if the stronger the committee is, the easier it is to create the budget.
Right.
If there's a tendency to go with what's put in front of you, it's easier to just have it work with it
Right.
from there. But, so I mean, I don't know of a single time that we have actually created a budget since the inception of this budget committee.
Since I've been here, it has not
It
happened.
was, yeah, and
But I will say, last year worked really well because you had everything in front of you, the chiefs and what the commissioners had decided, and then you literally tore it apart and put it back together.
Except for the fuel on the lawnmower.
Right.
Black
That was
belt,
funny.
you know, a fan belt or something.
That was hilarious.
But, I mean,
We made sure it was
you
legit.
did,
Yeah.
as far as I can see, you really did due diligence the way you did it. I was impressed.
Well, we got really wrapped around that whole pay study type of thing too, trying to, when we were exploring all the pay
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, yeah, that was
You
painful.
know, and, trying to decide if we're competitive or not, but if we're filling slots with not a lot of downtime.
Well, there aren't many people out there, and people love to work with us in Tilton, Northfield Fire.
Yeah.
They like, the
Well, if it's a happy
atmosphere,
department,
it's
that's
Yeah.
an intangible that
that
attracts
is,
people.
we're a happy department.
Right.
Theoretically, after last year's discussion, the employees of the department should be in the appropriate wage brackets, right? Isn't that what,
That whole bump up thing.
right, wasn't
Yeah,
that what happened last year?
you would think,
So there should be no more bump ups.
right.
And then the only other thing is,
Well, hell, we get 8% inflation.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't believe
hey, we don't have inflation, what are you talking about?
it. It was zero for the month of
You've been-
July.
I'm
You-
talking about
you've been
$115 2x12 is what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Gas?
or grocery is
It
like
should be a
It's
stat.
75% more than
I
it
liked
was
it at $1.80.
6 months ago.
It should be a stat.
For the first time in recent memory, it costs less than $100 to fill my truck.
Actually, it was 324 this morning, tonight it's 321.
Wow.
It went up?
21?
Yeah, it went up 5 cents from this morning.
Ugh.
Because when I put my card in, I had the rewards, and I paid
So do I.
I paid $3.19.
I just didn't like paying $3 more for the large bag of dog food that went from 33 pounds to 30 pounds.
Right.
Shrinkflation.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, inflation, I like
I paid
that.
more, but I got less stuff.
So,
So next time at the grocery store, look at a half-gallon orange juice, you realize it's not a
59
half-
ounces.
It's not a half
It's
gallon.
not half gallon,
It's like the ice cream ploy.
And
You went from
neither
a
is-
half gallon to 1.75
Right.
quarts to 1.5 quarts. I haven't bought ice cream in a while, so I don't even know what
Yeah,
a brick
that's the other
is.
thing I was gonna say, it's not.
it's not. I don't buy ice cream, but.
And they pump more air into it, so. but-
so if we're not gonna create a budget from the information that we have, if we're gonna wait for commissioners, then I would suggest a meeting, say the second or third week of October.
Okay.
Do you have a schedule? for
If
your
we were gonna
commission
do
budget?
the other, I would say the first week of October.
The next commissioners' meeting is October 4th,
What day of the week is that?
is a month, Tuesday.
Yeah, we could meet next week as a laptop.
Right. And at that meeting, we're gonna, they'll be setting up some more meetings to work on the budget. So,
So do we wanna
You know what
wait
you
till
guys should do?
the first
I've
week
done
of
it, so I
November?
know it works. I can't get anyone else on my board to do it, but when we did it, mister, it worked good. We took a Saturday, we were in that budget, and in 7 hours,
Hammered it out,
we got that budget done with 4 questions remaining.
just workshop the whole thing.
And that's when there was a lot of bumping heads. And it was 7 hours, we were done. And we had 4 questions left, and one other meeting at night. I think it was part of a
Let's
regular
be the
selectmen's
last
meeting.
Wednesday in October.
the 26th?
Yeah, let's do that. Last Wednesday in October,
And
or for next meeting,
and the taxpayers could even buy you lunch.
that should be soon enough.
All right.
And then what?
And the taxpayers could even buy you lunch. So we did.
There are a few coolers. Take
At
the edge off.
5 o'clock still? All right, so what I'll do is I'll just send the email out letting everybody know that it's gonna be Wednesday, rather than asking if it'll work. I'm just gonna say it is Wednesday,
Wednesday.
this date.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we're gonna
You're in,
have,
you're out.
if our other 3 members can't meet on Wednesdays.
Right.
Something's gotta give.
We're gonna have to default
Yeah.
to Friday.
I'll just ask.
I know.
Yeah, no
I
kidding,
know,
right?
but that's,
We'll figure it out.
We will
you know.
figure it out.
But with this much notice, I mean, Charlie's in tax season. So,
Well-
the extensions of the businesses and all of
Yeah,
And
that's all
that's
done,
done
that's all done the
October
15th.
of October,
Yes.
right?
Okay, so 10/26. Let me know if you can make it.
anything else? We good?
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
All those in favor? Or, no, there's no discussion, it's not debatable. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, just not debatable.
Oh, no, please, let's stay.
There's a way of adjourning without voting, I forgot what it was.
Just do it.
You just do it. You would have to,
You're the
you're
chairman.
the chairman, you would.
No, there's a little process you do.
So
It's
we
just a
could,
little-
we could lay out
Oh,
Filibuster.
I'll look it up.
the duties of the chairman, and one of them could be, you can adjourn the meeting anytime without notice. Boom, we're done.
Mike,
Oh, yeah, but that's it.